We are here with Mike Thomas, number 31 of the New York Giants. Safety, defensive back, a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. We are here at the Epsilon Sigma House in Harlem. Thank you for being here. I know you just came from practice. We definitely want to thank you for what you're doing on the field and off the field because you're a great leader.
Right.
How were you able to balance academics with the football program as well as joining Phi Beta Sigma?
Exactly, man. That's a great question. So, to be honest, Phi Beta Sigma actually helped me do that. Those guys weren't going to allow myself and my LB to, flunk out of Stanford or to, while we're
so they gave you support that
exactly,
you need.
while we're going through our process to, have anything slacking. That's first and foremost.
Okay.
But
what were some of the activities the chapter was doing on campus that was interesting?
Oh man, we always did the walks for cancer. We always did stuff to try to help and feed the homeless. We were involved with it. That was during. While I was in college, that was Barack Obama's first term as president. So we're always involved with anything dealing with elections and trying to sign up people, make people aware, putting on programs for Black History. And one of the things that I brought up and my LB helped bring up too was just trying to actually unify just the Black community because Stanford's such a small campus. And it's we're Sigma, we want to be visible, showing what blue does, but shoot. It's okay to support the rest of the Divine Nine. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So whatever they got going on, we were there trying to help them to support them.
So we know you're a very socially active person. Under this administration, our theme is a brotherhood of conscious men actively serving our communities. I know you did an externship, at Capitol Hill.
Right.
Talk to us about that.
In the NFL, the biggest thing was, in these last 2 years, players taking a knee and stuff like that. So I was one of the first players to take a knee with my brother, Colin Kaepernick. Alongside Kenny Stills and Eric Reed, but we wanted to make sure that people understood we're not just doing something for publicity. It's not about just us taking a knee on Sunday during national anthem. We really out here trying to make real change. So one of the things I did was use my time in the off season to go through this externship that the NFLPA offered, and I was able to work under Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. But also I learned that a lot of the things that we are fighting for, there's some people on Congress, there's a lot of people on Capitol Hill that are fighting for the same thing, regardless if they're in our Congress or in our Senate. But they can't just get it passed. They got to get support. They got to have the numbers. They got to get the votes. They got to get it to the president. He has to approve and all that type of stuff. So I learned, how can we as NFL players use our voice and our platforms to either bring some of these issues that are already on the table to light, support it? Can we do it, in some other ways like via social media, getting to the press and doing all that stuff to apply pressure on them to hey, pass this. Pass this law because it's going to help our community.
Okay. One of the things that I know that you're very passionate about is working with youth.
Yeah.
You promote education.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about that. How did you develop that passion? Tell us some of the things you're doing with that.
I tell you to my kids every year when I hold my youth football camp, it'd be unjust if I came back here and only taught y'all how to backpedal or catch a football, do drills and stuff like that. If I didn't bring y'all all the resources from education that I've learned and picked up over the years. So I teach them about financial literacy. I teach them about, how to apply for college. I didn't fill out my first application until I was late in my junior year when I got my scholarship and stuff trying to get into Stanford. I take it up on myself to always just try to give them resources that they wouldn't otherwise have. Gave out my first inaugural Camp Mike T scholarship this past year to a young man that went to my high school. Got the Dolphins before I left in Miami to start their own full ride scholarship program. They gave out their first one to a young lady really out of New York. She's originally from New York but lives in Miami now. Jaleesa Brown, she goes to FSU, and the Giants are starting one as well. So
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So you bring your leadership to the Giants as well.
For sure.
We always say leadership is not a title, but we appreciate you being a leader in action. So we have our conclave coming up in July. We talked about this before set, so we hope to see you there.
Yep.
I want you to give a message to the brothers of the blue and white. Look into the camera, just deliver a message to the brothers.
Hey brothers, for all y'all who, cross, have y'all letters and stuff, but you're not necessarily active or still financial, man, we need you to come back, man. We need y'all, we need to be visible in the community. People need to see that, Sigmas who all of us about, brotherhood, scholarship, and service. We're active, that we care about our youth. This is a time right now where, everybody in our community, they need leaders, they need men, especially men of color, to be out there and be visible, be strong, leading our communities and stuff like that. So we need y'all, man. Come back to Sigma, come to Conclave, man. I'm gonna try to make it, and we're gonna do this.
Brothers, Mike Thomas, go Wild Blue Fight! You know, fight! You know.